Welcome, dear listeners, to The Warehouse. On today's episode, the Warren Thomas Band. Based in the South Carolina Midlands, just three guys with a guitar, a bass, and a set of drums, writing music with a tinge of nostalgia that seems to have been lost to time. I had a conversation with main songwriter and frontman Warren Thomas about what drives them to make music, their inspirations, as well as their history.
I was definitely influenced largely by the band Kiss, and my mom stepped me through my first concert when I was 6 years old.
Enthralled by the incredible showmanship he witnessed on stage that day, Warren knew that he had found his calling.
And gave me the opportunity either to play drums or guitar. It was just it was an awesome excitement with these guys and being able to see them in concert. So anyhow, I opted for guitar and really started taking lessons seriously around maybe 10 or 11 years old, and started teaching my friends around me, and we put together my first band by the age of 13, and I've been having fun with it ever since.
Armed with the help of his friends and his love of music and showmanship, Warren dove headfirst into songwriting and found himself a stage.
My best friend down the road, Keith Flaherty, taught him how to play bass guitar, and we latched onto a drummer at a ninth grade talent show named Blake Lyle, and took off from there. I got Peter Raymond, another guitarist, and that was my first band. And then we, fortunately with the same members, were able to go on and the very first Irmo High School Battle of the Bands. Particular year, I believe it was 1984. It was the greatest experience. It was between us and another band, and they had a stand up, show your appreciation at the end, because they said that we had tied. And the first band, and there was a handful of people, but then when they said our name, the entire place stood up, and it was just an incredible feeling, and I'll never forget it. And I've always, I guess, been trying to get that feeling again.
This is the Warren Thomas Band with Pull You Under.
I've been slowly hurting everyone I know, but I'm steady with my hand, quite deceiving.
Welcome back, dear listeners, to The Warehouse here on WDRB, and more with the Warren Thomas Band.
Johnny Wonder, what's the game you're playing now?
I asked Warren about his influences and inspirations, and like many guitarists, he named a lot of heavy hitters.
Most definitely Peter Frampton. Grew up with Aerosmith, Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent was a crazy inspiration. Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits was a heavy influence. Eddie Van Halen, who can go through life without saying that he didn't influence just every guitarist there ever was. But he was a strong influence for me when I was in my early teens learning. So however much you could pull off of learning of Eruption was the big thing at that point.
So, setting his sights high, he became quite skilled with his guitar. And so he turned his hand to songwriting. Everything from melancholy to joy to awe to love can be found in these songs. And yet each song stands on its own, an independent slice of life, with no real connection to the others.
If you're talking about maybe Here to Stay, as it was written, it was an true ideal love song. If things were to actually feel in the way that they are presented in the song, then you've got a wonderful relationship with somebody.
Individual songs may have purpose. They may have a meaning or an emotion or an idea attached to them. But on a whole, the Warren Thomas Band is a group of artists. They are making art for the sake of making art.
The infinite realms of possibility, the complete blank canvas that the air offers, and you just begin to fill it in. And there's always some new niche of something that just hasn't been done yet. Although there are only so many notes and so many chords to work with, I believe it is endless, and somehow finds its way to be, and it's incredible.
Warren writes music in its purest form, without overarching themes or gimmicks. It's a simple expression of what the artist is feeling at the time.
I would say that it would have to be, each song would have to be taken individually, because otherwise it's just a screaming opportunity to be able to express myself.
I'd like to thank you, dear listeners, for joining us on this very first true episode of The Warehouse with the Warren Thomas Band. You can find the Warren Thomas Band on YouTube, as well as all major streaming services and digital stores. Don't forget to join us every Saturday right here on WDRB at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more music from independent artists. We're going to wrap up today's episode with Another Sunny Day from the Warren Thomas Band.
I don't know if I'm heading down the right side of the road, but here I go. So don't take me in, 'cause my course is surely guided by the wind. No telling where it blows. I have lived this way for most of all my life. There's no wrong in feeling right. Oh no, so I'll ask you once again, if this crazy life I'm living is a sin or an I'm feeling kind of man, and that's my plan. So don't go astray, 'cause I feel my body carried by the waves of another sunny day. I have lived this way for most of all my life. There's no wrong in feeling right. Oh no, so I'll ask you once again, if this crazy life I'm living is a sin or another sunny day. All right. That's right. This way for most of all my life. There's no wrong in feeling right. Oh no, so I'll ask you once again, if this crazy life I'm living is a sin or another sunny day. So I'll ask you once again, if this crazy life I'm living is a sin or another sunny day.